But I think if we pull the Kipper nicely, the Fat Controller will let us pull the Express. The special code they gave you is working well. Hurrah! Cried Henry. That will be lovely. All kinds of ships use the harbour, the big station by the sea. There are passenger ships, cargo ships, and fishing boats also come here. They unload their fish on the quay. Some of it goes to shops in the town, and the rest in a special train to other places far away. This is the train the railwaymen call the Flying Kipper. Henry was ready at 5 o'clock. There was snow and frost. Men hustled and shouted, loading the vans with crates of fish. The last door banged, the guard showed his green lamp. The Flying Kipper was ready to go. Come on, don't be silly, popped Henry to the van. The van shivered and groaned. Trot, trick, all right. Signal lights shone green as they passed. Then, a yellow signal appeared ahead. His driver prepared to stop, but the home signal was down. All clear, Henry. Away we go. They couldn't make it when the mainline was driving the road, and the home signal could have been set as a failure, but snow had forced it down. Siding to let the Flying Kipper pass, and the driver and fireman were drinking cocoa in the brake van. The Kipper is due, said the guard. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good cocoa. The driver got up. Come on, fireman, back to our engine. They got out just in time. Clear before the crash, but Henry lay dazed and surprised. The Fat Controller came to see him. The signal was down, sir, said Henry. Cheer up, Henry, it wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to Crewe, a fine place for sick engines. They'll give you a new shape and a larger firebox. You'll feel a different engine and won't need special coal anymore. Won't that be nice? Yes, sir, said Henry doubtfully. Henry liked being a crew and was glad to come home. A crowd of people waited to see him arrive at his new ship. He was so splendid and strong that they gave him 3 cheers. He whistled. Thank you very much. I am sorry to say that a lot of little children are often late to school because they wait to see Henry go by. They often see him pulling the express. He does it so well that Gordon is jealous. That's another story.
I will be making my own Thomas series. See all your favorite characters like Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Duck, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, Toad, Annie, Clarabelle, Bill, Ben, the Children Trucks, and many more. Coming soon to YouTube.
Donald and Douglas are twins and had arrived from Scotland to help Sir Topham Hatt, but only one engine had been expected. The twins meant well, but did cause confusion. Sir Topham Hatt had given them numbers, Donald 9 and Douglas 10, but he was still planning to send one engine home. There was a brake van in the yard that had taken a dislike to Douglas. Things always went wrong when he had to take it out. His trains were late, and he was blamed. Douglas began to worry. Donald, his twin, was angry. "You're a muckle nuisance," said Donald. "It's to leave you behind I be wanting." "You can't," said the brake van. "I'm essential." "Ah, are you?" Donald burst out. "You're nothing but a screeching and a noise when all's said and done. Spite doggy, would you? Take that!" "Oh! Oh!" cried the van. "There's more coming should you misbehave." The man behaved better after that, until one day Donald had an accident. The rails were slippery. He couldn't stop in time. Donald wasn't hurt, but Sir Topham Hatt was most annoyed. "I am disappointed, Donald. I didn't expect such clumsiness from you. I had decided to send Douglas back and keep you." "I'm sorry, sir," said Donald. "I should think so, too. You have upset my arrangements. Now, James will have to help with the goods work while you have your tender mended. James won't like that." Sir Topham Hatt was right. James grumbled dreadfully about extra work. "Anyone would think," said Douglas, "that Donald had had his accident on purpose. I heard tell about an engine and some tar wagon." "Shut up," said James. "It's not funny." He didn't like to be reminded of his own accident. "Well, well, well. Surely, James, it wasn't you. You didn't say." James didn't say. He slouched sulkily away. "James is cross," snickered the spiteful brake van. "We'll try to make him crosser still." "Hold back," giggled the freight cars to each other. James did his best, but he was exhausted when they reached Edward's station. Luckily, Douglas was there. "Help me up the hill, please," panted James. "These freight cars are playing tricks." "We'll show them," said Douglas. Slowly but surely, the snorting engines forced the freight cars up the hill. But James was losing steam. "I can't do it! I can't do it!" "Leave it to me!" shouted Douglas. The conductor was anxious. "Go steady! The van's breaking!" The van was in pieces. No one had been hurt, and soon Edward came to clear the mess. Sir Topham Hatt was on board. "I might have known it would be Douglas," he said. "Douglas was grand, sir," said Edward. "James had no steam left, but Douglas worked hard enough for 3. I heard him from my yard." "2 would have been enough," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I want to be fair, Douglas, but I don't know. I really don't know." Sir Topham Hatt was making up his mind about which engine to send away, but that's another story.
Gordon always pulled it. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do so. It was full of important features, like the back control, and Gordon was seeing how fast he could go. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he said. "Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock," said the coaches. Oh dear, thought Henry, why did I worry about rain spoiling my lovely coat of paint? Will the Fat Controller ever forgive me and let me out again? I'm going to poop with Henry, said Gordon. He was almost there when... And there was Gordon going slower and slower in a cloud of steam. The driver stopped the train. What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. I feel so weak. You pressed your safety valve, said the driver. You can't pull the train anymore. Oh dear, said Gordon. We were going so nicely too. And look, there's Henry laughing at me. Everyone came to see Gordon. Huh, said the Fat Controller. I never liked these big engines. Always going wrong, central engine at once. While the guard went to find one, they uncoupled Gordon, who had enough pop to slink onto the siding out of the way. Edward was the only engine left. I'll come and try, he said. Said Gordon. That's no use. Edward can't push the train. Edward puffed and pushed and pushed and puffed, but he couldn't move the heavy coaches. I told you so, said Gordon. Why not let Henry try? Yes, said the Fat Controller, I will. Will you help pull this train, Henry? He asked. Oh, yes, said Henry. When Henry had got up steam, he puffed out. He was dirty and covered with cobwebs. Oh, I'm stiff, he groaned. Have a run to eat your toast and find a turntable, said the Fat Controller. When Henry came back, he felt much better. Then they coupled him up. Pip, pip, said Edward, I'm ready. Pip, 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 said Henry, so am I. Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it. They puffed together. We've done it together, said Edward and Henry. You've done it, hooray! You've done it, hooray! Sang the coaches. Everyone was excited. Fat Controller leaned out of the window to rail at Edward and Henry. The train was going so fast that his hat blew off into a field where a goat ate its machine. They never stopped till they came to the station at the end of the line. The passengers all said thank you, and the Fat Controller came with a new coat of paint. On their way home, Edward and Henry helped Gordon back in the train. All three engines are now great friends. Henry doesn't mind the rain now. He knows that the best way to keep his paint up is to run into trouble down the day's work is over. Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of some drops of rain. Went into a tunnel and swooped in its bubble and wouldn't come out again.
Come in!
The engine's name is Henry. His driver and I would argue with him, but he would not move. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes. The guard blew his whistle till he had no more breath. He waved his flag to his arms. Henry still stayed in the tunnel and blew steam ahead. I'm not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you. Then, along came Sir Popping, and the man in charge of all the engines on the tunnel. They called him Fat Control. We will pull you out, said the Fat Control. Henry only blew steam at him. The Fat Control said, 1, 2, 3, push! But he didn't help. My doctor has forbidden me to push, he said. They pushed and pushed and pushed, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. The guard raised his red flag and stopped him. Everyone on. Look, it has stopped raining. Yes, we'll begin again soon, said Henry. And what was become of my green paint with red stripes? Thomas pushed and pushed as hard as ever he could. Still, he stayed in the tunnel. Eventually, even the Fat Controller gave up. We shall take away your rails, he said, and leave you here for always and always and always. He took up the old rails and built a wall. Henry couldn't get out of the tunnel anymore. All he could do was watch the train rushing through the other tunnel. He was very sad because he thought no one would ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again. As time went on, Edward and Gordon would often pass by. Edward would say, "Hello." And Gordon would say, "Boop, boop, boop, serves you right." Poor Henry had no steam to answer. His fire had gone out. Something there from the tunnels exposed his lovely green paint and red stripes anyway. He wondered if he would ever be allowed to pull trains again. But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?